We are in the mix, all right? So let me go ahead and bring it in. I am your man, Dollar Bilsko, right here. Got my other new musical guests on the back and forth from Meridian, Mississippi. Everybody, I'd like to welcome you to my guest, O.T.3. Say what's up, homeboy.
Hey, what's up, John? Man, I go by O.T.3. I'm from Meridian, Mississippi.
Right on. So a little bit, right quick. Give us a little bit of background. Tell us exactly who you are. Just give us a little bit of background about yourself.
Well, I'm an upcoming artist. I'm from Meridian, Mississippi. Um, I have been doing music for a long time. I started rapping in the second grade. I started freestyling, what I'm saying, and doing rap battles and stuff like that. And as I got older, what I'm saying, I had transitioned from a battle rapper and a freestyler to an artist.
Okay.
So I had just, what I'm saying, started working hard and hard in the studio, and I had just went from there.
Done deal. Now, how long exactly? Well, before I ask you this, and if you don't mind me asking you, like, what year were you born?
I was, I was born in 2001.
Okay, 2001. Because reading through your bio, which is really interesting, it said that you were influenced by the song "Forgot About Dre." Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, like, what was it about that song that made you be like, okay, I gotta do this?
Okay, okay. Now, I grew up off of the old school rap, even though I'm young, so I liked it how they structured hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
and then and stuff like that. So I was used to listen to Eminem and Dr. Dre. Now I knew that he was making beats, what I'm saying, in
Right.
that era. But that song itself, it just had hit different because the message that he was trying to bring was to let people know you can't forget about, what I'm saying, the work that he did put in and stuff like that. And then it was just like motivation, like, hey, he letting these folks know they can't forget all, all the hard work that he didn't put off, put into his craft. So people just, can't forget what he has done.
True that. I like your perspective on that. I really do. Now, if you can, tell me how you came up with the name OT3. I mean, I know, but let the people know how you came up with that name.
Well, OT3 is actually abbreviated from my actual name. Like the O stands for my first name, the T is my middle name, and the three stands for the third because I'm the third.
Okay, done deal. Perfectly explanatory. Okay, so tell me this. You've been down in the Meridian music scene. What is it like down there? What's the hip hop scene like down there in Meridian?
We have a lot of talent. It's just, the eyes ain't really focused on Meridian, but we have a lot of talent down there,
Hmm.
you know. And not only that, I say the whole state of Mississippi as a whole, what I'm saying, has been slept on, Now we had a lot of people to come out of the state of Mississippi, but it's only like a few people that actually came out of Meridian, what I'm saying, as far as Big Crit, what I'm saying. He was an artist that was from my hometown.
Right.
And
Yeah, he sure is from down there. Okay.
right, and also Twisted G's. He's a producer. He had got signed with QC, so it
Okay.
might so it's mighty rare that you have people that's talented to come out of the small city of what I'm saying, Meridian, but
Yeah.
as a whole, it just we just slept on.
Yeah.
We got talent down here for rappers, singers, uh some people that play band, what I'm saying, from musicians all the way down. Like we just a talented city. We just need to put more eyes on this.
True that. Makes sense because there's a lot of areas across the country that have those areas that are small. They have talent, but the eyes are not there, so they don't really have any way to get themselves out there. So I agree is exactly what you're saying. Yep. Yep. So tell me this. As long as you've been recording, do you remember the very first song you ever recorded?
Yes, sir.
And what was the name of it?
It was called are you talking about like professionally done?
No,
Or you
like
talking
like the very first time you ever like record a song, not professionally, like at the level that you're on now. Like back when you was first starting and you finally got a chance to like pick up a mic and go into somebody's studio or to somebody's home studio and record. Like, do you remember the very first song you ever recorded?
Yes, sir. It was Run Up a Chick. that song had made it to the radio.
Whoa, okay, okay. Was it your song or were you featured on it with someone?
Oh, it was my song. It was my song. I
Okay.
had, and the crazy thing about it is, the producer was a security guard at my high school. So that's
Wow.
how we met. I was up in PE. I used to always freestyle in PE. So my coach had my PE coach. He told me to come outside, and he had introduced me to this security guard. Whole time I didn't know that he was a producer.
Mhm.
So I started rapping and stuff like that, and then he had liked it. Then the next day, I was leaving out the cafeteria, and he gave me his business card, and we had just locked in on some music.
And it was on from there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, all right. Now again, I'm reading through your bio this week, and it was very interesting. Having both parents is a huge plus for us, especially coming from the Black community. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of us don't have that coming up. So having that to your advantage, how did that help? How did that help guide you through life? How did that help shape you as a man and as an artist? Having both parents at home.
Well, from a personal standpoint as far as life, uh, they taught us taught me and my siblings, because I am the baby. Out of my brother and sister, my sister the oldest, and my brother is the middle child,
Okay.
and I'm the baby. So my our mother and dad, they taught us on how to be more responsible, and also to learn how to work for what you want, and stuff like that. So I took the growing and all this and that, even through school. They always say that you are a representation of your guardian,
Yes.
your parents or whoever, what I'm saying, is raising you. So they always taught us about respect, what I'm saying, respect adults, respect your elders, and respect people who are around you, but don't tolerate no disrespect either.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
so they always taught us on how to work hard, don't ask for handouts, and and, and just live life. You know what I'm saying? But anything you want to do in life, do it the right way and not the wrong way.
Now, you know what? Speaking of that part about the handouts, because I also read in there, it said that your parents taught you about never put yourself in a position to ask for handouts. So, how does
Right.
that philosophy actually guide you through life? Are you always on the hunt? I mean, not on the hunt. So, let me rephrase that. Are you always on your grind to make sure you're never in a position to ask for handouts?
Right. Right. I like because I feel like handouts nowadays, you can't really ask folks for handouts, because they
Right.
make you use that against you.
Right.
And then they may feel like you was obligated, and they feel like they are entitled into what you're doing, and they feel like you owe them, and stuff like that. So that's why I'd rather say get it on your own and figure it out, but ain't nothing wrong with asking for help to learn how to get it on your own. But as far as like they're asking for handouts and shortcuts and stuff like that, that that that's going to catch up with you in the long run. Like, it's just sad on how people is with handouts.
Yeah.
But it's mighty rare that you're going to find good people that will actually want to help. Truly want to help you without not you owing them anything.
Right.
So that's how we was brought up to learn to go and get it on your own, so you don't have to ask for nothing. Because asking for anything will always be our last resort in any type of situation.
Hey, yo, niece. Thank you, man.
Hey, let's get it. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, let's go. Hey, check me out. O.T.3, man, make it out, man. Talk my shit. To that whole ass DJ at that show, man, you really lucky. If I had those steppers in that building, man, it would've got ugly. I'm tired of all these fake ass promoters think they hustling, and I ain't taking shit back on the track. Ain't no discussing it. Bling blow, I want some more shit. Not stop on that whole shit. My name been ringing bells up in the A, nigga. If you already know this, you talking that gritty shit on that mic, nigga. Like you really like that. So you told me to come to the DJ booth, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't really cut like that. Got me feeling like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Yeah, I'm on that rush hour. Y'all need to tell these stupid ass promoters stop sniffing that power. The internet really be cow. They be They said go ahead, rock out. Hey, where they at? Don't tell them pop out. Hey, where they at? Don't tell them pop out. Hey, these niggas are making these posters like they know it. Boy, you a hoe. If you don't want to speak on shit last year when you got beat up in that video. So I think about OT. When it come to me, you better not play. The same beating that bruh gave you, I can give you one today. And that's facts. You already know you be tender over these hoes. You always arguing over females, nigga. Your ass gotta go. Then why them niggas had thought you was a lame, and you always been one. If your bitch ass really scared to fight, nigga, then you don't get in one. And that's facts. And that's facts. Everything that I said ain't no cap. Yeah, this is real rap. Fuck all these haters, nigga, y'all just cap. O.T.3, man. Yeah. The joke's on you. That joke's on you. They said, boy, you the GOAT, yeah, that's the truth. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. They said O.T.3, boy, you the GOAT, and that's the truth. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. Speaking all that bullshit, what y'all gon' do? Joke's on you. Joke's on you. I'm the man, motherfucker. What y'all gonna do?
Right on. Seemed like you had a good upbringing, man. Seemed like your parents raised you very well. So I mean, you got a good head on your shoulders. So big ups to that. Now, right quick, the bars in back competition in Atlanta. All right. It seemed like that was a real big thing for you. How did that come about?
You talking about me going to Atlanta?
Yeah, like the whole competition, the bars is back competition, because it said you like won 2 times or something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I won bars back twice. I won first place, and the other time I won second place.
Okay, so like, what was that? How did that come about? How did you hear about that, and how did you like actually get involved in it, and how did that help elevate you to, how did that help add on to your music?
Well, one thing that is like natural to me is that I'm so used to performing. Like, I love the crowd, and I noticed one thing you got to have is stage presence. Because just by you recording in the studio is different from when you try to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people, they confuse the difference. Like, you can have a good song, but it's when you performing it, it hit different. Because they're not going to look at you based on just the song. They're going to look at your performance, your appearance,
yep,
you know what I'm saying, and how you represent yourself as an artist as well. So me having the whole package, as they say, it took me a long way, and I kept winning a lot of contests and stuff like that, and a lot of people start watching me, you know what I'm saying, and following me on social media. People want to do features with me, work with me, producers, promoters, and all that.
So that opened up a few more avenues for you, a few more connections, and a few more networking for you then.
Right, exactly.
Okay, most definitely. Yeah, see, it seems like you put yourself in the right spot, because some of those competitions are supposed to lead to connections, to networking. So that's a good thing for you.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Now, I got a tricky question for you.
All right.
Now, pay attention to what I'm going to ask you. Are you a competitive artist who's fair, or are you a fair artist who's competitive? Do I need to repeat that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a competitive artist who's fair, or are you a fair artist who's competitive?
I will be honest. I'ma say I'm very fair first.
Okay.
Being a competitive artist, 'cause I don't, me personally, even though they contest, I don't like to compete with nobody. Like, okay. I just want to showcase my talent.
Right.
That's just how I always do it. Yeah, You know, I
Most
mean, like,
definitely.
yeah, like even if there's a lot of artists in the room, shoot, I hope they all do their thing and show out, because us performing on one big stage is not easy. So I
Yeah.
salute anybody, whoever I come across, like if they got a performance where I be like, hey, good luck, do your thing and show out and put, put on for your city,
True. True that.
or whatever area they from. Like that's just how I always been.
Okay, that sounds that's fair itself. No pun intended, but that's fair. That's fair right there. Okay, so now what I got? This is a two-part question.
Okay.
What is your goal in music, and what are you looking to establish?
My goal in music is to elevate. As far as an artist, like as far as make better music, and basically like expand my brand all across the world, the globe,
Hmm.
I'll be able to branch out, and put put my face in many other states and areas,
Right.
get just really to shine some light on me, not just as an artist, but as a businessman as well, because me as an artist, my name itself is considered as my brand. So I look at it both ways. I don't look at it just an artist, perspective. I look at it as a businessman as well.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, again, it's said that you're a big fan of blues music, which is very rare because a lot of kids or a lot of people in your peer range, they're not really big on blues music. You know what I'm saying? They're into the rap and all everything else that's popular right now. So,
Yeah.
how does blues music influence your music? And maybe somewhere down the line, do you plan on like maybe like doing like a blues hip hop type song?
I say the tune and the style that it brings out, because I grew up listening to BB King and Al Green. It's just something about how they, structure they type of sounds and music, how smooth and how they bring out the creativity.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I grew up on a lot of blues music myself. My grandmother used to play a lot of that BB King, Albert King. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I'm familiar. And plus I'm from Chicago, so that's
Oh,
like
okay.
so it's heavy up there. So most
Yeah.
definitely. Now let me ask you this:
All right.
if I came to see you perform live,
Mhm.
what should I expect from your performance? What should I be coming to see? What's gonna blow me away?
My energy.
Okay.
That's the number one word to sum up my whole thing. My energy, my talent, and how I know how to control the crowd.
Okay.
Keep the
Okay.
crowd engaged into what I'm doing to say.
Okay. Because a lot of people don't know how to control that crowd because sometimes the crowd can end up controlling that artist. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some people can
yeah,
come out there and get nervous, and then the next thing you know, they're trying to hurry up and get to their song because they know that's what the crowd want, but they don't know how to actually entertain that crowd. They just come out there to do a song and then they're gone. You see what I'm saying?
right.
So it's
Yeah,
all about making sure that you have some type of perspective on on some some type of perspective on entertaining well, performing live, using breath control, uh, especially if the audience knows your song. You know what I'm saying, you won't too much have any problem rocking that crowd, especially when they know your song. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
that's a big thing. So let me ask you this: like, how big is your social media following?
Well, I got a good decent following. I got like 5,000 followers.
Whoa, okay,
So like it just like constantly, building and stuff like that. It just me posting a lot of more content reels, and then plus, I network, so that helps a whole lot. So
most
anytime
definitely.
anytime I network, that's how I gain more followers.
Most that's the way it goes.
Yeah,
That's the way you seem like you got a good focus on that. So yeah, you're in the right direction, kid. All right, then let me
yeah.
ask. Okay, so check this out. Will you ever see? Do you think you'll ever see a day when the music industry does finally focus its attention on Meridian? Do you ever see that day coming? Like all of a sudden, Meridian's albums and they got all the hottest producers coming out now. All of a sudden, Meridian has all the dopest MCs. All of a sudden, Meridian has fresh, up and coming independent record labels. Do you see that day coming?
I see it coming, but not right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say not. I'm not right now. I mean, I say maybe years from now, maybe, but not like now, not right now.
Okay. Okay. I feel you. It's always good to be optimistic about your hometown. You see what I'm saying? But you always also have, especially in a place like Meridian, it's going to have to take cats like yourself to actually go out of the city and bring the industry to your city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Especially when you get a name and a following. Once you do that, the industry will follow you right to Meridian. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's a good thing as well.
Yo, who made that beat? Andrew Boone.
Yeah. O.T.3, man. Check me out. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I don't think they ready for this one, man. No. Say you don't think they ready for this one. Woo. Let's get to it. I had to ball on a Bill Russell. Got stay on the grind, got stay on the hustle. Get to that bag, ain't talking no ruffles. Ayy, I got more drip than the usher. Feel like I'm Chris Tucker off a rush hour, so you know I ain't got time. I had to move like Muhammad Ali, cause I stay with the punchlines. My flow so cold like the AC. See, I had to ball like on 80, but I break on the thunder like KD. They watching my move like a TV, cause I got the Jew like on high C. Back at it, they thought it was over. I had to wake them up just like a vulture. Got stay strong, I feel like a soldier. Presidential, finna like on Joe Biden. So you know I'm the training topic. I'm finna take off like a rocket. Get to that money, I stack up the profit. They just mad cause a young nigga gifted. Flexing on them, feel like Planet the Fitness. Diamond dancing, so you know I be glistening. Get to that money, I ain't never tripping. Feel like I'm Brock Lesnar. Ayy, so you know that I'm a beast. Me and you roll, hop on the beat. So you know we had to get out this heat. So you know I had to level up. Tell these niggas come catch up. They just mad when I go in and put in that work. Gotta fit in my schedule.
Yeah. Woo. Who that coming? Woo. Don't start running. Don't share the timber, we been chopping onions. Bag of the over, we don't call them funyuns. Woo. Who that coming? Woo. Don't start running. Call up the drummer, tell him get the drumming. Gave him an hour, then gave him his money. Why would I mention what happened to him? Not trying to flex, but I was in the gym. That mean that we only shoot at the rim. So what he going while we talking about him? Let's not talk about murders, that's something unheard of. Only like turkey inside of my burger. I talk to the man, don't talk to no workers. Talk to myself, call it talking, it's only the family matters. Scheme no Urkel, geek like Urkel, beat like Urkel. Did I do that? When I leave it purple, got in that back, but it mean to hurt. Then I nut on her back like the semen burper. Walk out like I didn't even deserve it. Get back to playing with numbers unheard of. Like lanes, chains, swinging and swerving, serving.
Man, I don't think they were ready for that one, man. Bars. O.T.3 Nation. And my boy Hero, man. We just shut it down one time, man. O.T.3 Nation takeover.
So now let me ask you a serious question. So you're young, you're coming up, you're looking at the landscape of the industry, you're seeing the cons and the pros. I'm from the old school, so I've seen a lot of things happen in the industry, all right? I've seen some of our biggest names fall to tragedy. Tupac, Biggie. I was just doing some research last week, and I saw that the very first name in hip hop that was killed by a gunshot. So people been getting shot in this industry a long time. We just lost our brother Takeoff here recently. Rest in peace to him. Right. So my question to you is, you coming up, you're moving around. It's gonna come a time you're gonna actually start getting a name. You know, your name is gonna start getting bigger, and you're gonna start expanding and going out. What is your take on rappers being a target nowadays? Because I seen Lil Boosie say this. He said, "Man, there was a time when we were heroes. Now we're just a target." So what is your take on that?
I'm gonna say this. It's a whole lot of jealousy. I'm just saying that a lot of people jealous on how people is being successful. A lot of people wish that they can be in their position, and they don't want them to keep going further and further in life, and they don't want them to keep going bigger and bigger as a name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of that. But do you think there's something else to that? Do you think it could be just the fact that cats are just plain old haters? Because sometimes cats don't kill these rappers just for clout. Like Pop Smoke. When he got killed, they didn't take nothing from him. They just killed him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm gonna just say this too. A lot of these guys that's coming in the industry, they from the street.
Yeah.
So like they've been dealing with street beefs, and stuff like that. So that also can play a big factor.
True.
And a lot of people don't understand that you can't bring street business into rap business.
That is correct.
Because rap business is a whole different type of field than you being in the street.
That is correct.
Like people be, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to show off some flex some money and all that, and thinking that they doing which you can earn off of what you earn, but at the same time, you can't do it too much to the point where it gets in your head.
True.
And you don't know who is watching you and who is trying to become your enemy. Because people can be your enemy and you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know the reason why they don't even like you. Like they don't like you because you.
Mm-hmm.
So it just happens, in crazy and different ways that I wish that a lot of stuff can be avoided.
Yeah, me too. I was doing some research and I saw that shooting deaths for rappers started really increasing like after 2012. It started being more and more throughout the year. Like the year Biggie got killed in 1997, he was the only rapper that got killed in 97. It was only another rapper that got killed in you know what I'm saying? It was like one in 2001, you see what I'm saying? It wasn't a whole lot. Now it's like you're looking at like 4, 5, 6 rappers a year getting shot and killed.
Man, it's crazy, man. It's wild, and then the thing is, you ain't even gotta necessarily be a big name. Like
sure
you
don't.
Could be, like you could be upcoming and you could be getting that buzz and they still will kill you for it.
Yep.
So,
You're right. You're right.
So,
So
like,
do you ever worry about that? Is that ever run across your mind sometime?
shoot, I always play it smart. So yeah, I do. Like I always think about it, you know what I'm saying? Not in no scary way, because you know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to never live in fear. But at the same time, be smart, you know what I'm saying, and be cautious. Especially if you're going to areas that you ain't never been in.
Right.
When you're doing shows, make sure you do your background and always, don't never go by yourself.
Most definitely. Sounds good. Yep. Now, this is another two-part question.
All right.
Give me 3 artists, no matter what, on your bucket list, 3 artists that you would like to collaborate with, and give me 3 producers that you would like to collaborate with.
I'm gonna have to think on the artist, but I'm just going to
Okay.
Okay. First, I wanna do a collab with Zaytoven.
Okay.
Zaytoven is a legend in the game. I definitely want to do something with him for sure. Who else? It's hard for producer wise.
A lot of good ones out there too.
Yeah, it is. There's a style I say from Chicago. There's this one producer, and his name is I think his name is AOA Mafia or Southside, something like that.
Okay.
Him, yeah. He's very basic, more turnt type beats.
Mm-hmm.
I say him and Metro Boom. I like Metro Boom.
Yeah, he's dope. He's really dope. Yep. Yeah. So you can get back with me on the artist. Don't worry about that. Okay. Now, also read that you said that storytelling is your thing. You like to tell stories.
Right.
So name some of your favorite rappers who you think have great storytelling skills.
Tupac Shakur.
And why Tupac? Why his stories?
Well, first off, I grew up listening to Tupac. He's also my favorite rapper.
Okay.
But a lot of people, but I like the songs he did as far as like Your Mama. I like the storytelling on how he was telling on how, the things he had done and stuff like, and his mom had to deal with it and put up with it and stuff like that, and through his childhood and stuff like that. So he's very, he express himself a lot in storytelling.
Yeah,
And it ain't even just about him doing a certain type of song. He sends messages in any song he does.
true.
So it's like he just a all around creative, poetic, very poetic type rapper to me.
Most definitely. Shouts out to Tupac. Yep. So, right quick, just a few personal questions. Are you dating? You got a girlfriend? You're engaged? What's going on with you?
Man, shoot, I'm single,
All right, no kids, anything like that?
man. Huh?
No children, anything like that either?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no. I ain't ready for that yet. I
Right
feel
on.
you.
Right on. Right on. Seem like you're very focused, man. That's good. That's good. Okay, so right now, if I came down to Meridian and you was to take me around and I say, man, take me to the biggest, who's the biggest honcho down here? Who's making the most noise down here in the music? Who would you take me to?
Ooh. You, you okay? You talking about artists or you talking about
Yeah,
like just
yeah.
music
If I
period?
was like, you know, I'm here, I'm touchdown. I'm like, okay, OT, show me, one of the biggest names out here, besides yourself. Show me,
Mm-hmm.
take me to one of the other biggest names out here because I might be interested in doing a collab with him. I might be interested in, doing some marketing with him. So show me the big name down here. That's a hidden secret that nobody else knows. Take me to that guy right now. Who would you take me to?
That's a good question because it's a lot of good artists. So it's like we have a lot of rappers.
But if you
um,
had to choose, right? I'm only in town for an hour and I'm looking for the hottest dude. I got you and I need one more. Who would you take me to?
male or female?
Mel.
Male.
Actually, don't matter. Who would you choose?
I say QG the realist. She's a dope female artist. I'ma say hmm, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's cool. I ask everybody that. I just be want to know, who's popping in those areas. So I always do that. All right, one more question before we go. What does the future mean, and what does the future hold for OT3?
The future holds for me. Uh, Being successful. I think I have a bright future, so I say being successful, being in bigger positions, and just growing. Really, I say growing on to bigger and bigger things.
Done deal. Done deal. Well, my brother, thank you for doing this interview with me. It's been very insightful. Again, it seems like you have a good upbringing. You got your head on your shoulders. I most definitely wish you the best of luck in this industry because it's a shark tank, boy. This industry is a big shark tank. And you just got to know how to maneuver it so that way you won't get bit. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Straight up, straight up. Anything you want to say before we go? Any shout outs? Most definitely let people know where they can find you at, where they can find your music, and anything else. Go.
Okay. First thing first, I want to give a shout out to you, Mr. Dollar Bill. I want to give a shout out to Mystery. Because y'all just reached out to me. Y'all saw the talent in me and stuff like that, and just by y'all even reaching out, what I'm saying, and even noticing me, I appreciate y'all for inviting me onto y'all platform, and to be able to talk on y'all podcast. Shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad. They've been very, very supportive of me throughout my whole career. And shout out to the O.T.3 nations, you know what I'm saying? My community, they've been down with me, supporting and rocking my merchandise, et cetera, et cetera. And the biggest person of them all is God. Like, I want to give a shout out to God because without Him, none of this wouldn't even be possible.
Laredo made this beat.
O.T.3 man, check me out. Let's get it. Hey, tell them who made this beat though.
Laredo made this.
So Laredo, what you kicking up?
They got me turned up out my body. Now it's time to get silly. Feel like I'm Wesley Snipes. I'm dressing all black. I feel like the new Jet City. They got me back in the booth. You know that I'm locked in. Now it's time to get busy. I'm finna go ahead and jet talk my talk so y'all little can hear me. They said, oh man, jumped out the porch. Then I don't even know nothing about that. But y'all out here acting like y'all big gangster, man. Y'all need to stop that. Cause one thing about OT, y'all keep my distance. That's why I don't fool with these. I'm not trying to act hard, but I just know what I do to these. Hop on the beat and I feel go insane. I make her do magic like David Blaine. They copy my style, I think they a clone. Bad guy like I'm Razor Ramon. Get to the bag, I get to the cheddar. Make it rain like I invented the weather. Grown women saw my handsome young fella. Inspiration like I'm Nelson Mandela. Trying to see what I be about. If you run up on me, knock your teeth out. Cause I stand taller than a tree house. I'ma make it out with no reasonable doubt. They told me to play it cool. Feel like I'm Al Green, I'ma give them the blues. Had to cut some people off. Now they me mugging like they screwed. Yo, man, I heard they were plotting on the youngin'. I don't even know what they thinking. Gotta keep one eye open out. They got me feel like I'm plankton. Back in the booth, I'm cooking it up, but I ain't talking no American deli. Lot of things going on in my city. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting very scary. I'm like, hey, I got something to say. Let me talk my talk. They say, youngin', where you from? Man, I'm coming up there now. I be drippin', I stay drippin'. Got them deep off in the sauce. Let's go me up a bag. Let's go, they call me Big Boss. I'ma stand tall like the flagpole. Make them fade away like some bad clothes. A lot of people out here, they think they slick. Just like some edge control. They swear up and down they knew me. But the whole time they really be groupies. A lot of people putting dirt on my name. Don't you never say my name up in vain. Look, I'm just trying to make it out. Put my shit on the map, trying to be a boss. They would never ever compare me to Nemo, cause I would never be a lost. Just trying to make it out. Put my shit on the map, trying to be a boss. They would never ever compare me to Nemo, cause I would never be a lost. I'm like, hey, I got something to say. Let me talk my talk. They say, youngin', where you from? Man, I'm coming up there now. I be drippin', I stay drippin'. Got them deep off in the sauce. Had to run me up a bed, that's why they call me Big Boss. I'm like, hey, I got something to say. Let me talk my talk. They say, youngin', where you from? Man, I'm coming up there now. I be drippin', I stay drippin'. Got them deep off in the sauce. Had to run me up a bad, that's why they call me Big Boss.
You're heading in the right direction, kid. You really are. I wish you the best. Any support, anything I can do to help, along the way, you got my support. I got your back. And most definitely, I look forward to actually meeting you in person sometime here soon, you and your parents as well. Most definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, too. Y'all go follow me on Instagram at O.T.3 _ official. That's O.T.3 _ official. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at OB McWilliams. That's OBIE McWilliams. OBIE McWilliams.
Right on. All right, family. Good hearing with you, speaking with you. I'll hear from you again. Take it easy and enjoy your weekend, family.
All right, you do the same.
For sure, bro. Peace.
Peace.
O.T.3, man. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Northside, man. I guess they thought I came to play.
Lost boy.
Everybody know I'm a Northside baby, so they'll let you know that I'm in for this. A lot of people, they ain't even want me in the rap game. They said I wasn't built for this. Took a lot of L's, had to give me a door, so they'll let you know how real this is. I'm just trying to just get to the money, and I can't wait till I'm 50 rich. Everybody know I'm a Northside baby, so they'll let you know that I'm in for this. A lot of people, they ain't even want me in the rap game. They said I wasn't built for this. Took a lot of L's, had to give me a door, so they'll let you know how real this is. I'm just trying to just get to the money, and I can't wait till I'm 50 rich. Got me feeling like Kyrie when I walk through, cause I be Euro stepping. I got the drip like the reverend. I'ma just thank to the Lord when I count on my blessings. I don't waste no time, I'ma get straight to it. I'm making these moves like I'm Jeremy Pruitt. I'm trying to run up a check. I'll be down for my dog like DMX. I never worry, no, I do not panic. I put in work, I surprise, the gang confetti. It's finna go down, finna be a showdown. Feel like the Rock, cause I laid the smack down. I got the juice, Capri Sun. I had to cool out, yell like some Freon. Ayy, I'm so cold like an igloo. They been watching my moves like Hulu. You can get stepped on like a roach. I feel like a power, I feel like a ghost. Everybody know I'm a Northside baby, so they let you know that I'm in for this. A lot of people, they ain't even want me to rap game. They said I wasn't built for this. Take a lot of L's, had to give me a door, so they let you know how real this is. I'm just trying to just get to the money, and I can't wait till I'm 50 rich. Everybody know I'm a Northside baby, so they let you know that I'm in for this. A lot of people, they ain't even want me to rap game. They said I wasn't built for this. Take a lot of L's, had to give me a door, so they let you know how real this is. I'm just trying to just get to the money, and I can't wait till I'm 50 rich. I had to lay low like a lazy eye, flexing on them like Popeye. A lot of things going on in the city, it's a scary sight, cause that's sci-fi. I'm going off the top like a beeper. I got my cap on tight like a 2-liter. I'm on the right path, call that yellow brick road. I'm ballin' on them like a B-Rose. I'm trying to stack up my money like H-Days. She said I'll be clean like AJ's. I'm trying to touch down like I'm Dion. A lot of y'all niggas be peons. These niggas be muscles, I tell them come catch up. Everybody knew I was next up. My flow so sick like the COVID. I had to keep going up in motion. Everybody know I'm a Northside baby, so they let you know that I'm in for this. A lot of people, they ain't even want me to rap gang. They said I wasn't built for this. Take a lot of L's, had to give me a door, so they let you know how real this is. I'm just trying to just get to the money, and I can't wait till I'm 50 rich. Everybody know I'm a Northside baby, so they let you know that I'm in for this. A lot of people, they ain't even want me to rap gang. They said I wasn't built for this. Take a lot of L's, had to give me a door, so they let you know how real this is. I'm just trying to just get to the money, and I can't wait till I'm 50 rich. O.T.3 Nation.